So we're here in Leicester Square with Jens and Michael and the brand new UCS Millennium Falcon set 75192. Congratulations, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So this is the 9th Millennium Falcon set that we've got. 10 if you want to include the bag charm, but let's keep it to 9 because that's what the instructions say. How happy are you with how it's turned out?
Really happy.
I mean, it's such a vast improvement on the 2007 model, over 2,000 more pieces than what we had then, and you've achieved so much more. You've achieved an interior, which we never ever thought would be possible. Talk to us about some of the hard decisions that you had to make, or the difficulties that you had to overcome.
Well, I think there are a lot of difficulties, but fortunately, as we had the model from 2007, we had a lot of experiences with how to develop a model. The inner structure is of course super important for the stability and so on, and we knew that it worked well in the first one, so that's more or less adapted into this one. And then, as you mentioned, with the interior, it's really look into the consumer feedback, if there's been some complaints or if there's been suggestions for improvement and so on, and that's why the interior is in it now, because we knew a lot of people would really like to have that.
And what was your role, Michael, in developing Falcon?
Well, Hans is one of the designers in our team that spent most of the time on this model, and support. I was also working on elements at the time, developing elements, and one of the elements we did specifically for the Falcon was, of course, the new cockpit. And what we like to do when what we actually always try to do in LEGO Star Wars is when we develop a new element, we do it for the system, not just for Star Wars.
Yes.
So this element will inevitably show up in other sets from other lines of Lego. It may also end up in a pile of Lego bricks at someone's home if they should choose to do that. But children or adults will be able to use that element to build other things, and we're really proud of that, to be able to do something that gives this model its exclusiveness at the same time as it gives Lego a brand new element.
Yeah, and there's lots of new elements in this set.
Well, not that many new elements.
Half a dozen, I think.
Well, that depends on what you count as new elements.
Right.
We have elements that are, has never appeared in a certain color.
Yeah.
But the molds, we always try to keep that at a minimum.
Absolutely.
So here it's the cockpit. That's the only thing that's new molded element.
Right.
There's actually a hidden shield in there.
That's
first
true.
Order shield that's being used as a hinge element.
Okay. Wow.
But that's again, more showing that we can use the elements, or you can use the elements in many different ways.
Absolutely.
So, and that's what we try and do when creating a model like this. We try and create it from existing pieces, also to inspire people and to show, hey, you can actually create almost whatever out of the pieces you already got.
Absolutely. And people don't realise that to create a new element, you only have a certain number of elements each year that you can create, and most of those for Star Wars seem to go into these things,
right,
which are the minifigures. So the minifigures really bring the Star Wars sets to life, and if you couldn't use your new element pieces to create the minifigures, it wouldn't work necessarily. So you have to invest in the minifigures to help bring things to life. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. And of course we know that the minifigures are a big part of LEGO Star Wars, and that there are a lot of people that likes to collect them and so on. And that's also why we, in most sets, try and put something in that's unique or new.
Right, absolutely. Now there are two minifigures that are absent that people really hoped would make the set, which is Lando Calrissian wearing his Han Solo sort of clothes, and Nien Nunb as we see at the end of Return of the Jedi. So just think about those for a future Millennium Falcon release, because then we've got everyone that's ever piloted the Millennium Falcon. So that would be a really nice addition. Talk to us about the minifigures, because we've got brand new versions of Leia and Han with their breathing masks for the very first time, and we've also got this little Minoc creature appearing in LEGO for the first time, which is fantastic. And obviously from The Last Jedi we have the wonderful Porgs, which we don't know a lot about yet. And I think when you shot the designer video, you didn't know what they were necessarily called.
No, at that time we didn't know,
Yeah.
and we didn't know their role or anything about them at that time. So we know a little bit more.
Yes.
Actually, we know more than most people right now, but still, it's a secret.
Yes.
So you have to wait and see the movie for.
So one thing that's really, really nice about this set, and when people open it up, the artwork inside, the way that you've divided the 4 boxes, is beautiful. The quotes on the boxes and the way the Falcon rises up. Initially, I thought that each box, that's how you'd numbered each box, because the first box you have the Falcon going up a certain height, the second box slightly higher. So I thought, box 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's not like that. All the bags are in different boxes. But I mean, the packaging is so beautiful. What inspired you to put the quotes on the box and to put so much detail on the boxes?
Well, I'd say first of all, with a product like this, and we know it's also an expensive product, we wanted to give something that is really, exclusive and high quality and so on. And a big part of it is, of course, also with a product like this is also the packaging. So there's a lot of effort put into the packaging. We really wanted to make something that was, unique and beautiful.
Yeah, and also there's a very, very careful use of stickers. We've only got, I think, 14 or 15 stickers, and of those stickers, the way that you've done the corridors, the attention to is amazing and fantastic, and really helps bring the model to life. And the corridors, the perspective you've given, and you've been able to build in. I think Michael did that. Is it Michael?
No, Maddie.
Maddie, sorry.
Yes.
And he's done a fantastic job in bringing that to life, because that was very, very difficult to do. So people shouldn't be put off by the fact that there are some stickers. Again, if you were to create those as elements, they would use up part of the element palette. People need to understand that it's not worth necessarily doing that unless they can be reused again and again. So this is the first Falcon that allows us to go from the Force Awakens version to the original trilogy version, or to the sequel trilogy back to the original trilogy. Was there anything that you really wanted to do that you couldn't?
Make it fly.
Make it fly, okay. A remote control.
Yeah, we did the rest.
You did the rest. I mean, you have. I mean, the attention to detail and the greebling and everything that you've done on here, and using some of the old space elements and some other little Easter eggs that people will see as they get close to it. It's just incredible. And honestly, I think you've done an amazing, amazing job. And I think it's surpassed many people's expectations. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Opening this up and playing with it, how much fun have you had back in Billund, exploring and taking it apart and showing it off to people?
We haven't showed it to that many people yet.
We've been waiting for this day for a long time, because now we can talk about it and we can show it off. But it's even internally, it's been on a need to know basis. Something this big and this secretive, we really have to be careful about how much information we're giving away. So it hasn't been talked about unless it needed to be talked.
It's been probably, I would say, the most anticipated Lego set ever. Not just Lego Star Wars, I think Lego set. It really, really has. I think nothing really has surpassed this. So I think that's testament to how many people wanted it. And you should know right now, the crowds around the Lego store are at capacity, which is unbelievable and is really, really amazing. What's next? I mean, how do you top this?
Yeah, well, now let me tell you what's next. Of course I can tell you what's next.
I'm joking, but I mean, this is an amazing set, and I think a lot of people are going to be getting it today and are going to be very, very happy. It's available now, or it will be in just a couple of hours for VIPs. And if you're not a VIP, you can just sign up to become a VIP. It's not this big, long, difficult thing. You can do it very easily. It's available, I think, from 7:30 in the morning on the Lego store, and it's available for everyone on the 1st of October. And you can also win, I think, 4 or 5 different prizes in the latest Lego Rubric competition, where you can actually win the set signed by the designers with some ILM art. And I'm judging that competition with one of you, I believe. So I'm looking forward to doing that, and looking forward to spending a day in Billund going through all those entries with you. So congratulations. And I've just started building mine, and I hope to have it finished in the next few days. So enjoy this evening.
We will.
Enjoy what everybody has to say, and thank you for delivering on something that I think everybody's wanted and waited for a long time.
Thanks.
Thank you.